Okay, I want to talk to all of my spirit babies right now, and I just need to confirm that I still only have 6 spirit babies. I want to let all of you know that I'm going to be making a pretty big change to our space here as a way to continue to help me heal and create a safe space for me. And I want you guys to be a part of that journey, a part of figuring out what will be best. And I just want to keep it safe for everybody. So I've been doing a little bit of a pendulum session. And by the way, the candle that I lit, it has been burning very steady. Very, very steady. That is a good sign. My camera's begging me for more light. That's a lot of light. Right there, it's like more light required. It looks better to me, and it's not blinding me, so I needed to do this change months ago, but I was not mentally or at all ready for that idea. I felt like the sacrifices to make that change were too much. But right now, not only do I need this, I also want it. I'm not gonna call it an in-house separation, even though that's what it initially was being talked about. I am simply going to view it as giving me my own space, my own sanctuary, a place to rest and heal. I have been saying this, that I do see the changes and the efforts that hubby is making. Understand, though, these are lifelong patterns that life has taught anyone how to respond or react to situations in their life. That is really hard stuff to change. I understand that. It's just that I can't keep taking the fall when he slips up, when he's not consistent, when he gets in his head and he's too emotional to logically step back and give me what I need in the moment. So I have to step back and give myself what I need. And I'm ready to do that now. So I'm going to make this room my room. I explained to my spirit babies the change that was going to happen, and I was asking the toddlers, because I'm going to need this bed to sleep on. And I was asking and giving them their options on where they would like to sleep. And I'm going to be okay with it, but I'm shocked by their answer. I asked them each separately, and every time they had the same answer because they want to stay close to each other. They both want to sleep on this bed, the top one, but they want it moved to my office. There's a couch down there, and I can take that couch apart and store it underneath the bed, so the bed will be behind my desk instead of the couch. And that's what they want to do. And at first I was like really sad. I was telling them that this nursery space, it has like 6 extra babies in it right now, actually 8 extra babies. And I was telling them that I would only keep the spirit babies in this space. There's not room for all these extra dolls apart from Aubrey. She's the nursery guardian. So I would put all the other dolls downstairs. And I didn't realize that they also wanted to go downstairs. And I asked them why. And it's simply because they view themselves as the big sisters and they want to keep a space separate for themselves. So I get it. And that's totally fine. I just was not expecting that. I thought they would just want to sleep on the top bunk and stay in here with me. Because I know, Larissa's crawled into bed at night with me. And girls, that offer still stands, okay? But you'll just have to come all the way upstairs. Are you girls okay with going downstairs still? If you need to come up and see me during the night, you're okay to come all the way upstairs? Yes, okay. Anyway, I am relieved because what I'm gonna have to do to make things work in here is this bassinet needs to go somewhere else. I think I can keep it in here because I need to pull the bed all the way to the edge of the vent here because I want to put my side table in the corner of the room, and then there'll be a nice gap between the bed and the wall, that then I could line up the bassinets on that side, because then I can enter my bed from this side. That's kind of what I'm thinking to do, and then I'll be able to keep this desk here, just the bed will be closer, and I think that will work. However, I'm doing a one-night trial tonight, and initially it was to see if I wanted to make this move. At this point, I already know I need to and I want to. So the trial is more of transitioning my nervous system. I need to start my new life. Okay. I feel like there's 37 tabs open and one of them is playing music and I can't find it. So this is where AI is great. It's made a checklist for me of what I need to focus on, like of importance. So, okay, deep breaths. But I need to start laundry. So, laundry's downstairs. I also need to take some dolls downstairs. So I'm using my hamper to take about 4 dolls. So this is gonna be way heavy, but that's what I'm doing to help multitask, basically. I forgot that I was doing a vlog today. I've just dropped off my boy. I think I updated at some point that he's going to a different school now, and he only has 3 hours of school a day. He's in a really good place. The school sounds really amazing. And what was I gonna say? I mentioned this morning that I wanted to create this trial tonight for my nervous system. I'm kind of chugging along and getting a decent amount done. And my nervous system is honestly like picturing this new life, my bed, my clothes moved over, and just this new setup. And just, it's already feeling that healing possibilities, that nervous system reset from having my own space. And so I'm trying to get basically as much done as I can. Now, I really am not capable of moving those beds. They are solid wood. They're really good beds. I don't even think I could take them apart. He's being very supportive of this and sees that it's for healing and resetting and stuff like that. And it's not a punishment at all. So he's being very supportive of it and has already asked what he could help with to get this put together. So I said, well, probably moving some furniture. I'm sorry, if you guys can tell, I've got a lisp right now. I bit my tongue a couple nights ago, and it's still right there. It's still sore. So that's why I have a lisp. And anyways, so in this closet, I've got a space downstairs that will be near the bunk bed once we put it down there. And I'm gonna put all of the toddler girls' stuff there, and then use this to put, like, I'm thinking Dakota and Claire's stuff that's over on the shelves that we installed on the wall, and just some other things for myself. No babies there either. It's like I want this space to still be the nursery overall, but it also needs to feel like my space, which that's not hard to do when you guys know what my bedroom in there looks like. I've got that whole corner decked out for Claire and Dakota, and it's very cutesy, and that is me. Like, who I am is my babies, is my therapy dolls. So as far as like stuff for me, I really just need a spot to charge my electronics, and I don't need as much as I think I do. By the way, here's the twins. Yesterday they got the soft touch varnish put on them because they were still sticky. It was this leg because it was touching Journey's leg, right there. Can you see that? It pulled paint off. And I didn't know what it was at first. I just saw the mark on Journey's leg, and I didn't know what it was. And so I had AI design me a birthmark. She's got a birthmark. And yes, I Googled identical twins aren't always identical. So as far as like birthmarks, seriously, they could have birthmark over the other one or different birthmarks because it's how they develop. They are so precious. They turned out beautifully. I struggled, but they turned out. They are beautiful. And if I get time today, I'll kind of assemble them together while they wait a couple of days for the glass beads to come into the mail. Look at this candle. I lit it 4 hours ago. Look how much more it has to go to get to the edge of the candle. By the way, if you didn't know, there is a level of like keeping your candles healthy, and that's one of them, is letting your candles burn all the way to the edge before you blow it out. Otherwise, what you're gonna do, and I've seen this with my old candles before I learned it, is you're gonna create a funnel and it's gonna burn unevenly, and it's not gonna go well. Longevity, it's almost annoying because it's not safe to leave a candle unattended. I mean, duh. So I had to get my kids to school, and I'm gonna go pick them up, and it's still gonna be burning. It's safe though. There's nothing around it. Nothing's gonna fall. I'm looking at literally the toilet paper right here, but it's never fell from there. And if it were to fall, then it was destined to fall. I don't love this candle. The smell is dusty espresso. It really smells dusty. By the way, it's the cold moon today. The full moon, well, is this morning. Super moon, cold moon. So this is my renewal. That moon is about renewal and stuff like that. This is my renewal. Me working on this room. I've got my laundry right here. I'm about to see how it will fit in the closet and then hang up my clothes and put my clothes away since I've got fresh, clean clothes. Isn't that timed really good? Yeah, it is. Does hearing airplanes have the same, like, nostalgic vibe to you? It sure does me. I grew up in the 90s, so we didn't sit and watch TV all day or sit on PlayStation or anything like that. So I would just run around the neighborhood and listen to the airplanes as we were going, and such good vibes. But I'm hearing one as I'm doing my laundry. I've brought over my pajamas and socks and undies, and now I'm sorting through my freshly washed stuff, and it feels good. Oh, here's Winnie's hat. I washed that outfit. It feels good. There is good vibes. And this is why I say earlier I was not ready for this earlier in the year, because I was very attached to my bedroom. That was actually kind of a smaller load. That's the last of it. So that's a little awkward because I had to scoot the dresser back over. I could pull it a little bit more this way. Oh, cloud fell down. I'm struggling with that. My pants, extra stuff there. And this is all of my clothes hung up. And I was so worried that I was gonna have to find a different spot for Aubrey because I had to shift things to fit everything. And it fit. It's already coming together. So the next thing that needs to happen is bringing in my side table and Claire and Dakota. That's literally all that's left, is just bringing my side table and Claire and Dakota in here. Oh my god, that didn't take me long at all. It's not even 2 o'clock in the afternoon yet. And I just did all that. Plus washed my laundry. Wow. Incredible. I can't believe that. I just can't believe that. Here's how the bassinet looks. I have pulled the bed forward and brought my lamp and my side table in. It's super cozy over there, just like I was hoping it would be. I don't know about this. So I was planning to put both bassinets back here along the wall because I was planning to enter my bed from the other side. I don't know. Let me come lay on the bed. I don't know. Shit, because I'm setting you on the bed. Anyways, that is one bassinet right now. And the idea of putting another bassinet right there feels way too crowded. Like, it's already crowded, feeling almost crowded with just the one. So if I don't put the bassinets there... Why are you whining at me? Let me finish my thought. That means the bassinets would have to go on this side. And that means my desk would have to go downstairs. Oh. I don't like that idea. I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't think there's any way to rearrange this corner to fit even one bassinet and the desk. But if the desk wasn't here, then both the bassinets would fit beautifully. So I have a feeling that if I flattened the desk, it wouldn't fit a bassinet next to it. I just have a good feeling. Well, a bad feeling that it wouldn't fit.
Silo, go bed.
Oh, so it fit. But I don't love it. It's starting to feel cramped, I think, because if I were to imagine sitting here with these guys right there painting, I have Winnie to paint still. I don't want them that close to painting or any ASMR that I want to do. Oh, shit. I think I better just take my desk downstairs. I think that's best. I could probably still leave that light on the wall. It could be an aesthetic. I'm trying to make it a sanctuary in there for me. I'm trying to make the energy feel good and healing and calming, and I think my desk needs to go downstairs though. I had it down there for a brief moment when my youngest moved downstairs to the room where my desk used to be, so it's been shuffled around. I gotta go pick up my youngest from school, so. My child. I'm here to pick her up, and I completely forgot that she was headed to her friend's house after school today to practice some things for her choir class. Oh, I am here, and I forgot, and she didn't say anything. I can't get mad at her. But I am starving, and I'm tired, and I'm getting burned out. And when I get burned out, this makes me really vulnerable, and I just want hubby to come home. Nah, I'm fine. No, I just need my space. I need my space to be done. So I guess I'm headed back home. Here's my setup. Got my blue light on, and I pushed the tree over there. I actually did the tree a lot earlier today. Push the tree way back because it was right here, and the bed is about the same length as that couch, but just a little bit wider. So we're gonna have quite a little tight setup here, and I actually had to scoot this desk over more so I didn't feel like I was gonna push my chair into that desk. It's coming together. I thought I was gonna hate it. I put that light on and I forgot how bright they can go. It was way too bright. I've turned it way down. And I actually think it'll be okay to do ASMR and other content down here. And then my son was like, then you can just hop over and edit it. Maybe this will actually be okay. What time is it? I have a few minutes before I have to for real go pick up my youngest. So let's go up there and see what's going on. Well, I'm starting to feel like a literal nursery from the hospital. I wonder if there's a better way, like if I rotate these and then put Claire and Brody over here so that when you walk in, all you see is the one bassinet. Let me try that. Hold on. Maybe that's better. I don't know. This is probably something I'll have to sleep on to decide how I want that to look. I gotta take my chair downstairs, and then all of that needs to go to my side table. And then I put my cedar chest there. No way I can keep that in there. It was at the end of the bed, if you knew. There's no room for it at the end of the bed anymore. That is a hallway now. Oh, cozy corner. That's where all that shit on the bed is gonna go, is organized over here. I still gotta get my bed ready, but I gotta go pick my girlie up. She's probably wondering where I am. Okay, so here I am after about 9 hours of work on building my sanctuary. This is a super cozy, soft ambiance corner. It's just super inviting and warm. And here we have my stuffy Dakota. I've been sleeping with her. And also here we have my first ever doll, Sadie Lou. And she basically was my beginning. I discovered myself because I was showing interest in getting her kit, and I desired to paint her and root her hair all by myself. And she was my first and only doll until Claire. So she has a lot of history with me, and I thought it would be very appropriate for her to be my doll bed, my bed doll. Fuck, I messed it up. I did so good. Anyway, I'm going to have her be my cozy buddy at night. And if I don't like that, then maybe I'll get a little basket to keep her in by my bed. That's totally a vibe. I kept her in a basket for a little while when she was first born. And here's the view from my bed currently. Hopefully, if not tomorrow, the next day, this top bunk bed can be taken downstairs for Ariel and Larissa. But over here, this is what we see. And I still need to put these two together. And then there's just a few things here that I'm going to take downstairs in preparation for the toddlers going down there. And then over here, here's my cozy corner. Now, once this bunk bed is, not here anymore, I've got some bed risers that I'll put this bed on, so it will be a little bit higher off the ground, which I think I will appreciate, because if you guys know, my bed in there was crazy high off the ground. I had to climb into bed. So I'm way low in this bed, but the plan is to get it up a little bit, which will help because the heater vent is right here and it is blocked a tiny bit. But oh, look, Winnie the Pooh staring at me. There's so many bears over there. Can you count them? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in the closet, Winnie also has a Winnie the Pooh. All right, this is great, but I'm starving. I need some dinner, and if I talk to you again later tonight, then I'll talk to you then. If not, I'll see you later. 10:20 at night. And I lit this thing at 8:40 this morning. Slow burning candle. Looks like a moon though. Sort of. Very weird crescent moon. Do you love my beanie that allows me to pull a ponytail through it? I don't. It barely covers my ears, so it's not actually warm. I would rather pull a regular beanie over my head. Anyway, good news is it did not get cold enough last night to dump a ton of snow. There was barely any snow, actually. I am so relieved I was able to get my girl to school. No problem. The roads were nice and clear. Beautiful. Update on last night. I didn't sleep any better or worse than I normally would. It was just different because in the master bedroom, my bed sits on the west wall, so I faced east like I am now. In my new space, the bed is on the south wall facing north when I was sleeping. So that's always been hard. Every time I've traveled and the bed is on a different wall, I can tell. It's different. And I gave my doggy some peanut butter and a Kong, so that's disgusting. The other thing is the side table is on the opposite side of what I was used to. And I was gonna make me a cup of decaf or something this morning, and then what I've been doing is I'll bring that to my desk that was in here and sit down and enjoy it. And now I won't have that. So that's gonna have to be an adjustment, that I won't have my chair and desk to sit at. I'm hoping my boy will help me today to take this bunk bed downstairs because I cannot sit on this bed. And that's something that I really need. It's a comfort thing because so many times I actually would take my lunch and go sit on the bed and eat while I watch something. And so I need to be able to sit on this bed because right now there's nowhere to sit in this room. And that's the biggest part, sit in this room. See, I could at least still bring my cup of coffee over here, set it on my side table, and then sit on the bed and drink it. Can't do that. Not right now anyways. I do need to look how cozy these girls are. She's wearing mittens and hat. I have a whole bunch because when my kids were younger, I just stocked up and I still have them, a lot of them with tags on. It was an emergency preparedness thing as well. And so I found this interesting. I was asking each of the toddler girls, I'm like, do you guys want to pick out a hat and beanie? Because I've set the other side for you guys. And you guys can each pick one out and I'll put them in your drawer. Or in this case, I put it on her because I wanted to see how she looked, and she looks absolutely adorable. I really should take some pictures, but Larissa wasn't interested in the hat and beanie at this point, or gloves and beanie. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Just wanted to let you know, and if you change your mind, come tell me. But I plan to change them into a Christmas sleeper or outfit before I take them downstairs. So I'm going to talk to them and figure out what they want to wear. Also, being that my desk is not in this room anymore, and once this bed is downstairs, I could honestly rearrange this room however I wanted or needed. Because right now this bed is literally in the middle of the room, which I don't know if I love that. I'm just thinking of ways to rearrange the room once this bunk bed is off. But anyways, I'm gonna make me a cup of hot something and talk to these girls. I need to have some cuddle time with Claire. I'm working on a little project with her on my new Instagram and TikTok. And basically I just need to fill my time until my son is awake, and then he can help me get this bed. I'm like, if he's still not awake, I'll go down and start taking apart that couch, and I'll bring the mattresses off this bed down there, and I'll do, you know, what I can to start shifting things around. I'm so tired though. I'm a little achy. I'm like, yeah, I did a lot yesterday. Larissa, are you there? Did you sleep good last night? Are you ready to move downstairs today? Very good. Ariel, are you there? Did you sleep good last night? And are you ready to move downstairs tonight? Good. Okay. I was thinking we could change you girls into something for Christmas, being that it's getting closer. Larissa, would you like to change into something for Christmas? And Ariel, would you also like to change into something for Christmas? Okay, do you girls know what you want to change into? Okay, Larissa, is the thing that you want to wear, is it hanging in the closet? Is it in your drawer then? Okay, Ariel, is the thing that you want to wear, is it hanging in the closet? Okay. I think I know what Ariel wants to wear. Not so sure what Larissa wants to wear. I just heard my coffee's done, so I'll be right back. Oh wow, it just got crowded. Ooh. Okay. So, yep, this is the one that Ariel wants to wear. And that's what my mind went to, was this one. And then I asked Larissa, and this one was technically in Ariel's stash. I mean, they can kind of all share. But she wants to wear this one. And it just says Christmas 2020. But from our baby haul, the feeties in these were perfect. Like, this is like brand new. Like, I don't think it was ever worn. So I'm gonna get these girls dressed and start sipping on my coffee. Let's try that again. Look how cute. So I put some leggings and socks on Ariel, and I thought I had white mittens I could put on her too, but I only have gloves, and she can't quite wear gloves because her fingers are not separated. And again, I asked Larissa, and she does not want any hats or mittens or gloves or anything, but look, they are so adorable. Really, really cute. Now, I'm feeling motivated, although I keep going back and forth between my projects, and I really need to do this thing for Claire. I mean, need to do, it can wait, but it was on my plan yesterday to get done, and it's on my plan today to get done. But right now I'm like, I'm kind of motivated to take these mattresses downstairs, take apart the couch, spill my coffee all over me, jeez. Anyway, because it's like after 10 o'clock now, and I just want to get things done because this is so awkward. I can't sit on this bed. And that's like a huge part of like my sanctuary, is being able to just sit and hang out on my bed. So I need to be able to do that. Yep. Thanks for all your hard work.
It's not done.
I know. All we've done is taken the bunk bed off rearranged this, put the bed on risers. That is such a lift. I can go under. Watch. I can fit under my bed like a monster. And it's almost as much space as the bunk bed when the bunk bed was above me. Anyway.
Well, that is literally the exact space.
Yeah. Anyway, so kept one bassinet in this corner, turned it, put the other bassinet in that corner, and it fits like a glove, by the way. Oh my God. I got me some lunch. He already took the couch down. Holy shit. Dude, that's incredible. You gonna let me eat my lunch before I help you put the bed together?
I mean, I can start putting the bed together and you can eat your lunch, so.
Okay, well, I forgot about all the cushions. I don't know how we're gonna store that couch.
I'll make it work. Well, because we can put this upside down and put stuff in this. This way.
Jeez, this is such a tight fit. Holy crap. We're probably gonna have to utilize the cushions on the bed though, because we're gonna be tapped out with our storage underneath here unless we get this bed on risers too. We're nearly there. We're finally getting to the end. And then I'm gonna shower and organize, but we've already done organizing. Like we shifted this couch, shifted all of that over, stuck the tree back between the couch and the bed. And now we just got messes everywhere that we're gonna have to clean up, but the hard work is nearly done. And he's about to run off and get the second mattress because I'm talking and I'm using up time. That looks like kind of an old cut or something. It's totally a bruise from today. I don't have any idea what did it. That's crazy. Yeah, I also have bruises all over my thighs from moving stuff yesterday. And I just found a new mole on my thigh, like, very interesting. So I've showered and I'm gonna get dressed. And then I think I have about a half an hour before I need to go pick my youngest up from school. And I have a few more things over here that I need to take downstairs and figure out where to go. And I still have the bed and stuff to make, but I'm gonna just take my time right now and just chill, lotion up, do some self-care, massage my feet. Oh, they hurt so bad. I do plan on getting their bed done before tonight, but I'm not gonna hurry up and get it done right now because I need to just take care of myself for a minute. So crazy. Okay. It's time. We are ready to head down to their new bed and setup and everything. It's so cozy. I'm so excited for them. It is such a beautiful vibe. I'm going to try and carry them down together. So like almost 10 pounds in one arm and almost 15 pounds in another arm. But I can do it. So let's go. I'm doing it. They're so cozy in my arms. I actually really love feeling them both on me right now. I am so sleepy. I might have to take a nap before dinner because I'm planning to hang out with hubby later when he gets home from work. And I'm sleepy, like sleepy, because I'm that exhausted. So look at the girlies in my arms. All right, let's go downstairs.
Great. Please cover for all the other things. I just kind of failed this guy. One good ball.
Once those boxes are moved, this area will be super cute and cozy. And then I can clean off the entertainment center and just make it look really good. Look at this. Let me set the girls down. Super cozy. Hung up Larissa's little green tulle there. I wasn't sure where else to put it. They got all the stuffies and all the things. Got some pillows down here because I just don't know what to do with them really at the moment, but it's cozy. And then, yeah, I used the back of the couch cushions for the back of the bed because I thought that would work really nice. So, woo! Very exhausted, but it looks amazing.